My name is Harumi. I'm a 29-year-old homemaker. I want to talk about an incredible incident that happened to me, an ordinary homemaker. I've been married for 3 years to Hidekatsu, who is a year older than me. We are happily married, without any problems. The only thing is that we are having difficulties conceiving, so we don't have a child. It's not that I don't want a baby, but I don't want a baby that much to go through all the trouble. So, we put the issue of having a baby on the back burner. One day, my husband's younger sister, my sister-in-law, Emery, sent me a bunch of line messages. Hey Harumi, long time no see. It's been a long time, Emery. I heard you live in your husband's hometown, Hokkaido? Well, actually, about that, we are getting a divorce. It was really out of the blue, so I'm back here now. Oh, I see. It's the first time I've heard. I only left home last week, so… Oh, I see. So are you staying with your parents? No, I received a divorce settlement, so I rented an apartment. I'm looking for a job now. Well, if I can be of any help, let me know. Actually, you can help me with something. Can you babysit Sayaka this weekend? Sayaka is your daughter, right? She's 2 years old, isn't she? No, she has turned 3. Oh, kids grow up so quickly. It's not a problem to babysit. But do you have any plans? I have a job interview. My parents live far away, so it is quite inconvenient to ask them. That's true. Sure. Leave her to me. Thank you. I owe you one. No big deal. Besides, I want to see my niece too. So, what time are you coming back to collect her? Can you keep her till the next morning? I want to meet up with my friends too, after the interview. Well, we have plans in the morning, so it is a bit difficult. Please! Ever since I had a child, I had no free time to myself. Alright then. I'll see what I can do. This is how I ended up babysitting my sister-in-law's daughter, Sayaka. I like kids, so I was quite excited about it, but… Sayaka was a little monster! She wasn't a little boisterous or tomboy-like. She was on a different level. She destroyed everything in her sight, ran around at full speed in our small room, so I couldn't take my eyes off her. She even ate spaghetti with her bare hands. When I tried to tell her off gently, she cried like crazy. By the time her mom came to pick her up, I was exhausted. Honestly, I never wanted to babysit her again. Thank you for the other day. I got the job thanks to you. And I had a nice time with my friends too. I'm glad I could help. Did my daughter give you a hard time? She's an active child. She is very active. I was a little tired. Remember, I am nearly 30 years old now. But then, it is a good thing she has a lot of energy. Well, she does give me a hard time at home too. So, honestly, do you feel you never want to babysit her again? No, her tomboy nature is cute. I'm glad to hear that. So you can babysit her next weekend again, right? Huh? I made a promise to meet up with a friend. You know, I start a new job from next month, so my friend wants to celebrate with me before I start. Oh, I see. So, can you babysit her for a day, like last time? Of course I can. Like this, she talked me into babysitting Sayaka again. I had to look after her, as I did say yes. Sayaka came to her home again, and like the last time, she acted like a monster. Last time my husband worked late, so he did not see her behavior. This time, he was at home from the morning. And when he saw how she acted, he was lost for words. Both of us were bossed around by Sayaka. We had a very busy day. But the next morning, Emery, it's already 9 o'clock. When are you coming to pick Sayaka up? Sayaka is missing her mom too. Oh, sorry. I forgot to tell you. Tell me what? Me and my friends got carried away and we decided to go to Osaka on the spot. Osaka? I've never been to the USJ, and when I mentioned this, my friend said, let's go! So I was forced to go there. I'm on the bullet train right now. Hang on. Who's going to come and pick Sayaka up then? Well, I'm gonna stay in Osaka today and tomorrow, so can you look after her till the day after tomorrow? It's not a request, is it? Do I have a choice? Thanks! So, the time spent being bossed around by a little monster was extended without choice. We can't even count how many times we wanted to give up. It was meant to be till the day after tomorrow, but somehow it got longer and longer. And in the end, we looked after Sayaka for 4 long days. When Emmerich finally came back to collect her. Well, thank you so much. Osaka was so tempting, so I ended up staying there for more time than I planned. She was not in the slightest remorseful. On top of that, after the incident, she left Sayaka with us every weekend, as if it was okay with us. She didn't even ask. She just turned up at the door and forced us to take her daughter and left. Soon, it wasn't just the weekends. I suddenly realized that I spent half the week looking after Sayaka. Even my normally gentle husband couldn't stand the situation anymore.
Can I speak to you for a moment? If you're busy, we can talk later.
Sayaka just fell asleep, so I can talk now. What is it?
The way Emiri is acting recently, it's getting too much. You can tell her straight, if you want, you know?
I want to, but I keep thinking if I did, what will happen to Sayaka? If I don't look after her, she would be left alone at home. So...
Well, that could happen. My stupid sister comes to our home every time after I leave for work. She knows if I were there, I'd tell her off.
She really is thick-skinned or something.
You can be straight and tell me. She's an idiotic, self-centered woman.
I don't want to be that harsh. She is family after all.
You're so nice, but my sister is taking advantage of that niceness, you know?
I'm sorry. I'm making you worry too.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to blame you. I'll tell her straight next time she comes to our house. If you keep on looking after Sayaka, you'll collapse.
No, it's okay. I can keep doing this.
But my sister will never understand unless we tell her.
By the way, the reason why Sayaka acts the way she does is that I do not think she has ever been taught to behave by anyone. She does not even go to a nursery school.
Well, come to think of it, it could be.
She behaves like that because no grown-ups have told her. But if you care about her in her future, someone must teach her.
You want to be that person? You don't owe her anything, nor do you have any responsibility.
You are right, but I've been involved with her long enough. I can't just abandon her like that. I'll take this opportunity to play her mom.
I married such a wonderful woman, you know.
This is how I decided to look after and tell her to behave herself. If she continues like this, she will become a problem child who no one can look after. Since that day, I made my mind up. I dealt with her with more discipline. When she does something naughty, I tell her no, which is a normal thing to do as a parent. Sayaka at first had a fit or cried, but surprisingly, soon she started to listen to me. Perhaps her terrible past behavior was a way of getting my attention. She's quickly growing into a regular child. After about a year spending time like this, Sayaka turned 5. We paid for her to go to nursery school. As predicted, my sister-in-law dropped a new bomb. Sayaka has turned into such a well-behaved girl lately. It's all thanks to you. She's kind and smart, that's why. She takes after her mom. Seriously, you're acting like her mom more than I am. Don't say something like that. Sayaka's mom is irreplaceable. But if it's true, I'm in trouble. What do you mean? Actually, I have a boyfriend now. He is the son of a president of a company. Even though it's not a big company, but the president nonetheless. That's great. I know, right? So I don't want to let him go no matter what. Naturally. He used to work at a branch in Bali, so he is moving there. I'm going with him. I see. I think Sayaka can now get along with people anywhere. No, I can't chase him dragging a child. So I have decided to go on my own for the time being. What about Sayaka? Can you look after her at your home for a while? Wait a second. How long are you going to live there? I'm not sure, but 2 years maybe? 2 years? Are you going to be away from her for that long? Well, she already spends half a year at your home, so no problem. Sayaka seems to be happier when she's with you anyway. That's not the point. Are you serious? I'm dead serious. I can't let go of an opportunity like this. When I become the wife of the president, Sayaka can have luxuries in life. So, in the long run, I'm doing this for her too. She is talking crazy. I thought she was an irresponsible woman before, but I didn't know she is this bad. Of course, my husband and I tried to dissuade her, but she didn't listen. In the end, she shoved Sayaka to us and ran off abroad. Regardless of circumstances, I need to decide to take the role of a mother. Fortunately, she doesn't seem to be shocked by the turn of events. 2 years later, Sayaka has become a first-year elementary school student. We have all become very close, like real parents and daughter. We assumed that my sister-in-law will just keep living abroad with her boyfriend, but… Long time no see! I will be coming back to Japan the day after tomorrow, so I'll come and see you straight away. Huh? Why are you coming here? I'm coming to collect Sayaka, of course. I told you it would be 2 years, didn't I? You did, but you didn't even contact us. Over the past 2 years, not even once. Don't try and act like your mom after what you've done. What a thing to say! Are you surprised? You abandoned your own child. Yet you have no shame saying to me that you will come and collect her. But I do appreciate what you've done. You looked after Sayaka for so long. That's why I don't want this to become bigger than it is, you know? What are you going to do? I am her real mother, so I can talk to the authorities about that. Just like that, she came back and tried to leave with Sayaka, but… No! Mommy! I'm your mommy. Come with me now! Sayaka cried so much asking for my help, while resisting to be taken away by my sister-in-law. At that point, I finally came to a realization. I remembered that I am her mom now. So, I persuaded my sister-in-law to leave for the time being. And that evening… Emery, I need to talk to you. It's important. What? If you have time to talk to me like this, don't you need to do something about Sayaka? I'll be back around next week, you know. Next time, I don't care if she cries or screams. I'll take her with me no matter what. No, you won't. I will never let you take Sayaka away. You are so stubborn. It doesn't matter if you don't want me or not. She is my daughter. No, ever since you abandoned her and went abroad, or maybe even before, I have been her mom all along. You might have been too attached to her because you've been living with her for so long. But, no matter what you think, I am legally her mother. Yes, that's why I am appealing to the authorities. I will tell the authorities that you neglected your own daughter. Huh? It's true. You left her for 2 years and never even contacted us. Do you really think it can work? I'll make it work. I already hired a lawyer. I will sue you if necessary. But that could cause you a problem, couldn't it? I didn't know why she wanted to live with Sayaka after all this time. I don't think she suddenly found her motherly love towards her child. The mystery was solved with a phone call from my husband's parents. What triggered her change was the breakup with her boyfriend. She tried to move back to her parents' home after the breakup, but… Of course, her actions were known to her parents. My father-in-law was furious and refused to take her in. As she had nowhere to go, she had to find a way for her parents to take her in. That's why she wanted Sayaka. No matter how angry her parents are, Emery thought that they would never let their granddaughter live on the street. I was trying to fight her till the end, so Emery couldn't do anything against me. Besides, she needs to worry about herself before anything else. She didn't have a place to live or food to feed herself. And this is how my sister-in-law disappeared from our lives completely. I guess, even now, she's still not leading a decent life.